Scotland's national instrument, the iconic bagpipes, are still hugely popular today, and you're certainly likely to hear the unmistakable sound before you see them. Wow! That was amazing! Grace. Louise, that was amazing.
Glad you enjoyed it.
You make it look so easy.
Well, it takes time to learn. It takes time, yes. I've been playing a long time.
How did you get into playing the pipes then?
Well, my father was the piper down at Gretna Green for 44 years, so I'm keeping the family martial tradition alive.
Your dress, is that a special type of tartan?
Well, this was actually made for the papal visit in September 2010.
What was it like actually playing for the Pope and meeting the Pope?
It was such an honour, and I couldn't believe that I was actually playing for him. He came past me and he held out his hand. And I was halfway through Amazing Grace and I thought, right, if I just take my bottom hand off, you can play a certain amount of the tune. They held it for quite a while. I thought, oh, I really need it back now. So then I took it back and then it worked out perfectly and I continued on with Amazing Grace.
So, do you think you could teach me?
Oh, but of course. It looks like you've got potential.
You think? Let's give it a go.
Right, okay. So first of all, what we need to do, this is the bass drone.
Okay.
We put the bass drone on your shoulder.
Right.
What you're going to do is bring your left arm round and you'll see what we've got here is the pipe chanter.
Right.
This is where you play the melody. This is the blow stick.
Okay.
Oh, be careful. If you'd like to blow into the bag. Now you need to fill up the bag as full of air as you can. So you've got to use the bottom of your diaphragm, give it lots of puff. Once it's filled with air, use your right hand to push the bag underneath your arm. Well done, excellent. We've got the drones going, keep going. Let me take blow for you.
Oh, you do it. I'm going to pass out in a minute.
Well, do you know what? That was fantastic because not many people can even get the drones going.
Okay.
So I think we're about 3/4 of the way there, really.
Okay, you puff, then I'll play. Well, I think I need a bit more practice, so I'm leaving it to the professional.
Left Back at the bridge, I thought I'd seen the best views, but Gordon says the only way to really experience it is to get on your bike. And he should know, he's been cycling it almost daily for the past 7 years.
Gordon, nice to meet you. Now, you know this bridge more than most, don't you?
Well, I've been across it a few times in the last few years, for sure.
How many times?
Well, I reckon it's about 200 times a year for the last 7 years. That's about 5,000 miles.
You've done 5,000 miles. Why?
Well, there's only one way to find out, and that's to try it for yourself. And as it happens, I brought a bike and a helmet for you.
You want me to cycle?
Oh, I think you should.
I hope you're a good teacher. Have I got this the right way round?
Yes.
And once I'd got the kit on right, we hit the bridge.
Wow, this is amazing.
For Gordon, this daily cycle over one of the most iconic bridges in Scotland is his chance to reflect on his faith and marvel at creation.
I think a lot on my bike, more than I think in anywhere else. I think when you're crossing the bridge in a nice morning and you see the sunrise and it starts to make you think about the Earth's place in the universe and about life, I think it just puts things in perspective.
And after a few wobbly moments, I think I got what he meant.
Something really unexpected's happening. I found myself smiling.
You're striking me as the sort of person that smiles a lot.
Although I never did quite master the bike he lent me for the ride. I think I might have been better off walking the bridge rather than cycling it. And that's what hundreds of people do every year when they take part in the Bridge Cross, a fundraiser for Christian Aid. In its 42-year history, it's raised over £1 million. Today, it's a sponsored walk, but as a competitive runner, Gordon ran it many times and still holds the Bridge Cross record.
How many crossings have you ever done in a 4-hour period?
I've done 18.
18? How many miles is that?
I think it's about 27 or 28 miles.
I've got to say, I just think that you are maybe the fittest person I've ever met.
No, definitely not.
The wandering of a traveler, the many miles I've roamed, the spirit of adventure is ready for a home. I've been battered on each side, I've been beaten to the west, and soon this ship is sailing towards a place of rest. So safe in your harbor, where storms rage no more, a true sanctuary at peace on your shore. A shadow of the beautiful, a world that is to come, the promise of a resting place when all our work is done. I've been battered on each side, I've been beaten to the west, and soon this ship is sailing toward the place of rest. So safe in your harbor, where storms rage